Yo, what's good? This your boy Derek Branch here, SportsView360.com, covering the New Orleans Saints today. And today I just want to talk about an article that was put out today. They got with all of the NFL Nation writers and ESPN, all of the writers that, the reporters that cover the teams, all 32 teams in the NFL. And it came up with a redraft of the 2025 NFL draft. And guess what? Tyler Shough is the #2 overall quarterback taken in the draft. He is selected by the Cleveland Browns. Now, the way it played out is that 3 quarterbacks go with the first 3 picks. Tennessee takes Cam Ward, that stays the same. The Browns take Tyler Shough, and the #3, the New York Giants take Jackson Dart. And at #9, where the Saints had picked originally last year, they haven't taken Calvin Banks, so that didn't change. The Carolina Panthers took Tetiara McMillan at I think #8, right before the Saints, so that didn't change. The Jets had took Abdul Carter, Amon Minbu, who went to the Jets in an actual draft. He goes to the Raiders. Ashton Jennings pretty much falls out the top 10. Colson Loveland, he stays with the Bears. They took him at 10. So, with that being said, man, yes, of course, Tyler Shough would be a top 5, top 2 pick in the draft. If you look at it now, look at how things played out now. But I think Tom Munkin in Cleveland is going to be good for Shedeur Sanders in his development. But yeah, man, look, what the writer was saying, the writer that made the pick, he's the writer for the Cleveland Browns. He was saying, like, in a really telling what Tyler Shough would have did with Cleveland's roster, but you saw what he did with the Saints, giving some really bad circumstances at the time. You know, Alvin Kamara going down. Who else? You lose Devon Villay, bad offensive line. And, he made things happen. Taysom Hill's not Taysom Hill. And he went 5-4. And overall, down the stretch, the Saints went 4-1 to close out the season. So that's what you want to see in a quarterback. I've said that in the past. See a quarterback, not all the time, but you want to see a quarterback produce in less than stellar circumstances when things are really bad. So, yeah, Tyler Shough would be a top 2 pick now, based on everything we know now. And that's despite his age, man. I don't think teams really care about that stuff. A lot of teams really don't care about that stuff, man. People weren't talking about the age and all that. If you can play at this level, you can play at this level, man. You're 26 years old, quarterback position, man, based on the rules now, man, the way you can't really touch the quarterback now. These guys can play up into their 40s, till 44, 45. They can do that. He's just 26 years old, man, and you get 10 years out of that guy, 10 to 12 years, he's what, 38? In 12 years, he's 38 years old. God willing. 38-year-old. And hopefully he's performing. He probably will be performing at a high level. We don't know. But that's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? The age and all that. But not really surprised by that. Now knowing what we know now, Tyler Shough is a top 2 quarterback. Now the Saints, to me, and probably everybody else, is that they got to steal. And you can make that argument that the teams that they played down the stretch weren't really good and all that, but it's NFL. Those weren't NFL teams. Those weren't NFL opponents. So I get the argument, but still, some quarterbacks, some rookie quarterbacks, would have probably lost those games. You know what I'm saying? But when Tyler Shough got out there, man, it's just something different about the offense. The way the vibe about him was different. This is not to knock Spencer Rattler and all that, man, but the vibe about him, the way the team responded to him, the way he handled himself on the center as a quarterback was just different. Something that the Saints haven't had in a long time. So Tyler Shough at #2 to the Cleveland Browns. Does Tyler Shough perform that way with Cleveland's roster? Maybe. I don't know. You know, they got some pieces, some nice pieces out there to work with, but looking at it now, man, compared to the Saints, I say no. Because Saints when healthy, the Saints are a really good football team. Cleveland's, I'll give the edge slightly to the Browns defense though, because of Myles Garrett, but I can see the Saints closing the gap in that area as well on defense, because down the stretch, defense got better as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Saints roster wise, in a lot of aspects is better than the Cleveland Browns. In some aspects, their roster is better. I think that I'll give them a slight edge to their defense. Is really good. You got a guy like a game changer like Myles Garrett on your team. But I mean, not surprising, man, that 3 quarterbacks went off the board in the first 3 picks. Cam Ward staying at the Titans with the Titans. Tyler Shough at 2, and Jackson Dart at 3. So there's that, man. But look, it's just a lot to look forward to in the offseason. It's good to know that you got your starting quarterback of the future on your team, and now that you can focus on other aspects of your team, you have to worry about forcing a pick with a quarterback, especially when you got a quarterback class that doesn't look really good, promising this draft season. But I think Gary Nussmeier could be a guy that a team could get, could be that Tyler Shough pick that a lot of teams are passing on. Guy, you take Gary Nussmeier, he comes in and, produces. But we'll see how it all play out, man. But that's all I have for y'all for right now. I got the article. I'll put the link to the article down in the description box of this video. You can check it out. It's picks 1 through 32. They show you where they and it's second round as well. So check it out. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.